So with Zootopia 2 now almost coming out in about next month, I want to go and rank all of the upcoming Disney animated features ranked by my excitement. We're not going to include any of the Fox films like Ice Age or Simpsons. These are all mainly just Disney animated properties. And the films that we're going to be talking about here are Zootopia 2, Hoppers, Toy Story 5, Hexed, Gateau, Frozen 3, Incredibles 3, Coco 2, and Frozen 4. With that out all of the way, please let me know, which one are you most excited to see in the comments below? Please comment that down below, and show me your ranking too, because there's going to be a bunch of people with different rankings. Mine's not the right list, it's just the list that I think is the best for me, and whatever your guys' list is, I would love to see it. Alright, with that out of the way, let's begin off with this ranking. Alright, and last place is Hexed. Now, we don't know much about this movie, but from what I'm hearing right now, I need to hear more to be excited. Now, I love Disney animation and their classic magical films, and that's really what this film looks like. It looks like another magical, awesome adventure. However, their original movies in recent years have not been very good, with movies like Wish and Strange World, and this one, it sounds a bit similar to kind of like both of them. Sounds like Strange World and Wish. And the fact that this movie's gonna have the same director as like Moana 2 and stuff, kind of worried that this movie may not make a splash as much as I'm hoping for. I hope this movie is good, and I'm still looking forward to it, but out of all the rest of these movies, this is the one that I'm looking forward to the least. But still, the concept is intriguing enough. Now at number 8 is Hoppers, and from here on, all of these movies I'm really looking forward to. At first, Hoppers was one that I was hesitant about. I was like, I don't like the Gen Z slang with them saying what's up and all that stuff, but then I saw that 5-minute clip at D23 Destinations, and not only was it hilarious, but I completely changed my thoughts on that trailer overall. I was like, oh, this looks far better than Elio, and seems like this could be a much stronger original film than what Pixar did with Elio. Not only does the movie look absolutely hilarious, but the style and the feel that the film is going for feels unlike anything like Pixar has ever done before, and I love that. And I love how they're also talking about environmentalism, this time with all of these animals. I think it's going to create a very meaningful and powerful message that will really make the movie feel way more impactful than Elio. And I know I'm comparing a lot of it to Elio, but that film, now looking back, it is one of my least favorite Pixar films. And with this movie, I'm thinking that we're going to be getting a much better original movie this time around. Now, at number 7 is Coco 2. The main thing I'm looking forward to in this film is how are they going to continue this standalone story in the second movie. If you're going to do a second Coco, well, you obviously have to have Miguel go back into the afterlife, reunite with his grandma Coco, and have the adventure ensue. But either way, how do you even do that? Because the first movie ended things off so well, there's no real room to expand for a sequel. That's really what I'm wondering. What are they going to do, and what possibly was the best idea to make a Coco sequel? The thing that does make me look forward to this too is that the original creators are coming back to do this film, which makes me have hopes that this will be a worthy and great sequel. But all I hope is please do not follow the Pixar trope of sequels where you repeat what happened in the first movie. Do something different and I'll be happy. Now next up is Gateau, which is the Black Cat Pixar film in Italy. This one really intrigues me because it's about music, Italy, and a black cat. While I'm not a cat person, I'll say, this concept does look really good, and I think that this has the potential to be another great Pixar original. The only issue is that it's gonna have a lot of competition, so if Disney delays the movie, which I hope they do, I want this movie to shine because the concept genuinely sounds interesting of this black cat in Italy, and it's the same director who did Luca, which was a film that I loved and captured the spirit of Italy extremely well, and if they can do that again with Gateau, then yeah, this looks like it could be another great original property. Now we're hitting the top 5, which I know are all going to be sequels, but come on, there's not a lot of original properties, right now at least. Number 5, I'm going to go with Zootopia 2. Now, the trailers do paint this to be very similar to the first Zootopia, but they're doing something different slightly with these reptiles, and the theme of discrimination, I like how they're bringing that concept back. I also love how this is looking to explore Nick and Judy's relationship a lot more than the first movie. Yeah, they were good partners in the first movie, but what happens when they solve so many crimes and they don't really do a great job at it? Do they separate by the end of the movie? That's really what I'm wondering, is how are they going to handle Nick and Judy's story, as well as this secret villain that we haven't seen in any of the trailers other than the teaser. Seems like a lot is being hidden from the audience in this trailers, and I really am excited to just be surprised by so much in this film. And plus, the first movie is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. While I don't think this will top it, I still think this will be as good, or at least close to the quality of the first movie. Now, getting to number 4 is Incredibles 3. Now, Incredibles 2 is a film that I actually quite enjoyed, but either way, the second movie left off a cliffhanger for the third movie, and what I really want them to do is, of course, age up the characters a bit, because it's been now almost 24 years since the first Incredibles, and I want them to explore Jack Jack, since he is a pretty powerful character, and you could have a lot of potential stories with that character. I'm just really wondering what exactly are they going to do for this third movie, and I hope that they can just make a story that's bigger and grander than what the second film did, because the second one kind of held things a lot back from that first movie. If they can go back to the tone and the vibe of the first movie, then Incredibles 3 could be an absolutely incredible sequel. But either way, I've always loved these films, and I am really excited to see what they're going to do. Number 3 and number 2, okay, don't get mad at me at this, but Frozen 3 and Frozen 4. Now, I know that they are next to each other, I know, but I love the Frozen movies, and I think that they are generally some of Disney's best properties. While people are divided on whether these films are great or not, the story that they do have for this third movie paints me to think that Disney is much more confident in what they're going to be telling in the third film, mainly with the new royal family introducing a new member, meaning Anna and Kristoff could very well have a kid. That could create some great potential too, and it looks like they're going to be answering a ton of questions that people have been asking of, like, does Anna have powers? Is Anna and Kristoff going to get married? All that kind of stuff is going to be hopefully answered at least in the third and the fourth movie, and that fact they're going to be making this whole Frozen saga gets me really excited to see what exactly they're going to do. I'm really looking forward to this, and this is easily one of my most anticipated upcoming films. And number 1, well, this is no shocker to anybody, Toy Story 5. Yes, I know, I'm a bit biased here, but either way, I love the Toy Story movies. I've been a big fan for years. The concept of electronics and the toys going up against it does sound very interesting, and all the little details we've been hearing about the movie, of how this movie is Jessie's story, how there's moments in the movie that will make you feel like you're not even watching a Toy Story movie, how there's things that you haven't seen before, and the fact that I have seen the opening sequence and it is absolutely insane and unlike anything we've ever seen. That's really what I'm excited for, is to see a much different Toy Story movie than what we've ever expected before, because from what we're hearing about Toy Story 5, this doesn't sound like anything the franchise has ever done before. Sure, they're going to do similar things from what they did in the previous movies, but it looks like they're going to be doing a story that is worthy of telling, and it seems like this is going to be a worthy sequel to continue after Toy Story 4. Sure, Toy Story 4 had a very conclusive and satisfying ending, but if the fifth movie can manage to top that, yeah, this could be one of the greatest Pixar sequels of all time, which is why I think this is my most anticipated upcoming Disney animated film. And with that out of the way, that is my full ranking right here. Now, this will probably be the last time I'll do this kind of video, probably until 2029, 2030, which that promise, I'm not promising anything, but yeah, that's a long time from now. Either way, this was really fun to do about the ranking. What do you guys think?